Shalom, brothers and sisters. This week, I'm going over the book of Shemoth, chapter 1 through chapter 6. And it's about when Moses had to go, when the Most High spoke to Moses about getting the children of Israel out of Egypt. But the start of this Torah portion, as y'all know, I use the Torah to discuss our day-to-day life. And in the start of this portion of the Torah, it says, the Egyptians said, let's enslave the Israelites. The reason why the Egyptians enslaved the Israelites because they said the Israelites might join their enemies and attack them. So the only reason why the children of Israel went into slavery is because the Egyptians felt that the Israelites might join up with their enemies and go to war against them. And this is why I always tell people to question your assumptions. Because you think something doesn't make it right. And that goes into perception. Because perception is all about your viewpoints. Why couldn't the Egyptians look at the Israelites and say, hey, guess what? They can be our allies. They can help us. And we'll fight against any enemies that come our way. But this is when your perception is wrong, this is what you begin to do. And one of the greatest part of perception that is bad is that you develop something called fear. As I always tell y'all, fear is an acronym. It stands for false evidence of being real. The reason why I say that because most things that we fear in life is the things that we perceive or put into our mind and dwell on it so much that you're only looking at the bad part, but you're never looking at the good part. So that goes to show us the question our assumptions. Because you think something that doesn't always mean it's right. What most people would do, and this is factual, they would draw their conclusions and then look for evidence to support it. They look for facts to support it instead of getting their facts first and then draw a conclusion. Some people in life already have their minds made up. And they will judge you and treat you a certain way based off of not facts or what you did to them, based off their own perception of you, their own fear. So that's the first part. The second part is, the book says the more they afflicted the Israelites, the more they grew. So take that on a higher level, a spiritual level. The more they afflicted them, the more they grew. And that's what affliction should do to you. Affliction should make you grow. Not complain, nor give in. But affliction should make you grow. Any tribulation or trials you go through, it should make you grow. It should make you a better person. It says the more they afflicted them, the more they grew. All the trials, all the distress, all the problems you have in life, it should make you grow. It should make you a better person instead of a bitter person. When you look at an olive, right? And I tell people this all the time, an olive is a bitter fruit. And why is it that the Most High told the children of Israel, in order to light the menorah, you have to use an olive oil, which comes from an olive. And how do you get the oil out of the olive? You got to crush the olive. So how something bitter could produce life? Think about it. Something bitter produces life. And you got to be that person. You got to be like an olive. Even in your bitterness, there's something in you that still could produce life. Look at Joseph. Look at the bitterness. We just read about Joseph. Look at all the bitterness Joseph went through, and it helps him produce life. So you got to take your bitterness and let it make you better. Because if not, you got something called learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is when you feel like you aren't in control of your destiny, you give up and accept whatever situation you were in. And that's what happened with the Israelites. They was in slavery for so long in Egypt that even after they left Egypt, they always wanted to go back to Egypt. They accepted their fate and they just became slaves. They just accepted what was given to them and they just marveled at it. To the point where they even remember the good of Egypt, even though it was bad to them. And this is what we do in life. It's called learned helplessness. We handicap ourselves. We do things that hurt ourselves more than help ourselves. But the scripture says the more that they was afflicted, the more they grew. And I tell this, I constantly preach this to people. How do you get the flavor out of a how do you know gold is real? Is when you take it and put it in fire. So you gotta be tested. You gotta go through something in order to know what's within you. If not, you will have something called learned helplessness. You're just accepting the bad conditions you're in. No, you don't accept it. You do something about it. And this is why later on you see in the Torah, later on, Shipper and Pua came into existence. And the reason why this is important, because Pharaoh said, listen, I know that the children of Israel is going to have somebody come deliver them, one of the evil children. They told Shipper and Pua, listen, this is what we want you to do. When all the male children are born that are Israelites, we want you to kill them. Okay? So this is what she had to do. Shipper and Pua was commanded by Pharaoh to kill off all the evil children. That was males. But they didn't do it. They knew what Pharaoh said was wrong. And they did not give in. This is where conformity come in at. But I constantly saying it, you can either fit in or you can fit out. You can fit in or you can fit out. They defied what Pharaoh said and they didn't listen to Pharaoh. And the thing in life is we have other types of pharaohs in our life. It could be boyfriends or girlfriends, which I don't know why people still have that, if you're a grown man or a woman. However, you got other people in your life that is controlling you, who is your authority. It could be your friends, peer pressure. Peer pressure is not a bad thing if your peers is good. But Pharaoh gave a command. But the book says that they feared the Most High, so they didn't do it. See, when you have a standard in life, there's certain things you're going to accept, and there's things in life you're not going to accept. The reason why, because I constantly say this, what Bill Cosby said. I don't know the keys to success, but the keys to failure is pleasing everybody, and that's the problem that a lot of people have. They say yes when they want to say no. If you say no and you have fear, or you say yes and you have resistance to what you're saying yes to, now you gotta stop. You gotta check yourself. Because Shipper and Pooh will show you to you that when you have standards, you're not just gonna go for any and everything. You're gonna stand up to something. Even if it comes with consequences. One of my favorite lines that I ever told people to someone is you stand on your standards, even if you fall. You stand on your standards, even if you fall. You never lower your standards to please someone. If somebody want to be in your life, they need to rise and meet you. But the only reason why they was able to go against Pharaoh meant death. Because they had standards. They said they feared the Most High. The next part is, once Pharaoh made the decree to kill off all the Egyptians, right? Moses' mother had Moses. She was the Hebrew man. So if Moses was supposed to die, but she held on to Moses and hid him. The book says for 3 months she hid Moses. Now, you had a newborn baby that's 3 months. He was crying. She held on to Moses. Holding on to Moses means Moses would have died and she would have died. And that goes to show in life that there's things we're holding on to that causes us problems. He's a baby. He's going to cry. He needs to be fed. Okay, so this is going to show that in life there are things we hold on to that cause us trouble. This is why I say we have borders in life, but we have emotional borders. We hold on to things, but it's only causing us trouble. And look what happened when she let Moses go. When she finally gave in and put Moses on the water, you all know what happened after that. So in life, because we hold on to things, we can hold ourselves back and put ourselves in danger and others in danger. And you can also stop the growth of other people. Moses would never be who Moses was if his mother didn't let go of him. And let him go. There's certain things in life you just gotta let go. Holding on to it, whether it's anger, you gotta let it go. Resentment for someone, you gotta let it go. If not, you will become an emotional hoarder. If you look at the show Hoarders, there's a real show for hoarders. People just don't want to let things go because everything is sentimental. It's garbage. If you hold something too long, it then develops and it becomes garbage. And that's what we have. We have a lot of emotional hoarders in this world. We're holding on to things that's only causing us trouble. And it was until she let Moses go, the same day she let Moses go, Moses got blessed. Pharaoh's daughter took him in. And then Pharaoh's daughter gave Moses back to her. And she didn't have to hide him no more. So sometimes when you let things go, you can give it back and receive it in this right capacity in the way it is. Whether it's that woman you may need to let go, or that man you need to let go. It can be them cigarettes you need to let go. Diet, it can be certain food you need to let go. Only you know what you need to let go. You gotta stop hoarding things. I understand it can be dear to you. It can be emotionally connected to you. But you have to let it go. Later on, it says, Moses saw their burdens. Moses now grew up in an Egyptian home, and one day he went out and saw his brothers. And he saw their burdens. It bothered Moses so much that Moses killed the Egyptian. It bothered Moses so much that he left a palace and went down into the pits. It bothered Moses so much that the Most High spoke to him from a bush and said, I've seen their affliction and heard their cry. So the thing is that Moses saw their burdens, but when the Most High told Moses, hey, guess what? I'm going to send you to help somebody with that burden. To help them, Moses said no. And this is an indication that goes to show us in life. Moses didn't want to go. He complained and had a bunch of excuses. You see, we can see that people got problems, but when you are the solution to their problems, now you run from it. You can see a person need help, but when you're the person that can help them, what do? You see, we will talk and say the right thing, but when it's time to do the right thing to help a person in their burdens, or in their troubles, or in their distress, now we shy away like Moses. He hated them, he hated the Egyptians doing that to their people so much that he killed the man. Moses became a fugitive of war because he hated. Moses should have shut up, kept his mouth shut, and not said nothing, and he would have been all right. But for Moses, that wasn't good enough. But when you're called to be the change, Moses didn't want to do nothing. You see, seeing the problem is one thing, doing something about a problem is another. Moses made excuses. This is what we call self-handicap. The misconception we tell ourselves is that in all things we do, we strive for success. But the truth is, we often create conditions for failure ahead of time to protect our egos. Moses had every excuse in the world why he couldn't go. He said he couldn't speak. Send my brother. Send Aaron. He's the better speaker. Oh, when people there in Egypt want to kill me. If every excuse he had, the Most High had an excuse to say no. Hey, the people that wanted you dead, guess what? They're not dead. They ain't alive no more. Hey, when you say you can't speak, your brother Aaron is coming. Every excuse, and this is the problem with people that don't want to do nothing. You're only making excuses, and I tell people this, an excuse does not excuse you. An excuse is a code word for complaining. Man, I'm scared, I'm giving in. Because if you're very adamant about something, I'm telling you, nothing is going to stop you from doing it. If you put your mind to something, what's going to stop you from doing it? And this is the issue. We got a lot of people who have that same mentality. It's called self-handicap. We like to complain. We like to make excuses as to why we can't instead of why we can. We tend to say why instead of why not. And God, in most times, you got somebody who life need to be turned upside down like Joseph, why not me? Instead of why me. The last part of that is, this portion is dealt with Moses. He took the serpent. The Most High said, hey, take your rod, Moses, and throw it on the floor, and it became a serpent. And it says Moses fled from the serpent. Okay? And if you look at this portion, you see Moses fled from the Egyptians, then he fled from the serpent. You see, this is what happens. You do a lot of running in life from things. When do you want to face your fears? He took his staff, threw it on the floor, and it became a serpent, and Moses ran. And then afterwards, the Most High told Moses, go pick it up. The same thing you ran from, I want you to go pick it up. The same thing that you was afraid of, I want you to go pick it up. And only you know what you're running from. Same thing, Moses ran from Egypt. The Most High told him to go back to Egypt. Moses was running from the serpent. The Most High said, okay, now go pick it up. Can you imagine being afraid of something and now you got to confront it? You got to pick it up. You got to deal with it. There's a lot of things we don't want to deal with. That's why Moses ran. And spiritually and emotionally in life, we run from things. We don't want to approach, nor do we want to take on, nor do we want to confront the things. We would rather run from it. But learn a lesson from what the Most High told Moses. Go pick it up. Pick up the same thing you ran from. Pick up the same thing that you are afraid of. And once Moses picked it up, Moses knew the power he then had. You will never know what you got in you if you keep running from things you are afraid of. If you want to lose weight, stop being afraid. Put down the bad food. Go on your treadmills. Go on your runs. Go on your walks. Discipline yourself. If you want to make money, stop only thinking it's going to come from a lotto. How about working for it? This is why I say most people are afraid of success because the sacrifice that it takes, people don't want to do it. This is why I constantly tell people, whatever you want in life, you're going to have to conquer your fears. Because there's always going to be something bad that comes with whatever you want that you feel is a blessing. Chase your fears. With that, I'll say shalom.